Hi friends, I'm back with part 2 of our masculine 4-pocket wraparound, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it, but anyway. So we did this part in the last video where we decorated the collage, the front of this envelope, and we made the tag here with the Sears Roebuck catalog page, I mean. And then we put this Tim Holtz guy there, the labels. We made this little journal card here that we used to tuck behind here. So now we're going to work on the side that wraps around to the other page. Okay, so I have, I showed you, I have this utensil bag from a restaurant. If you don't have a utensil bag, just use, you can just use a piece of brown paper and fold it to the size. Just cut a rectangle, fold both ends in, glue them, and make your own bag. It's pretty simple, I would think. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this on here now. And that's why we, you know, whatever size bag you want, or the whatever size bag you have, that will determine the width of the wraparound here, okay? So what I'm going to do is glue this bag on, and then I measured it. You want to make sure that the opening is on top here and that you're going to flip it up that way. So I'm going to ink it. I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing fine. Just hanging out here. Sorry if it's a little dark. It's another cloudy day. Little rain, little snow flurries here and there. That's just how it goes. Winter does not want to let us go, does it? It doesn't. But we'll get through it because next week is in the 60s here in Illinois, so I'm excited for that, right? Okay, I think, yeah. And then we're gonna, this part's gonna be flipped up, so I'm gonna do this part here too. You know, I just have a small stack of these bags my friend saves for me, and I said, oh, you know, I want to do something with it. And I don't know if I said it in the last video, but this is what came to me on one of my sleepless nights. Don't know why that happens, but it does. But I'm glad it did because I really do like it. I like how this is turning out. So I inked the edges here. I inked my edges on the bag, and I'm going to glue the bag with the opening up here. I'm going to glue this down totally on there. So I am going to see if I can use my bigger bottle of glue here, if it's going to work for me. Of course, it's not going to work for me, is it? And I washed this out and cleaned it. I just haven't used it in a few days, so oh my gosh. Well, I guess not. I guess I didn't do a very good job of cleaning. So moving on to the next glue. Yep, a faithful fabric tack. My ever faithful bottle of fabric tack is going to work for me today. There we go. All right, so thanks. I appreciate the new subscribers that I've gotten from Amy that came over to visit me from Amy's channel. I really appreciate it so much. Everybody's so nice and kind, and it's just a joy. Isn't it a joy when you just have so many nice people commenting, and you know, they enjoy your videos and take the time to just say hi and say, hey, you know, I really like your projects. You're doing a great job. I appreciate that because I you know, I just do it from my heart. So I enjoy it. I love sharing my ideas. I get excited to do that. And for me, that's what it's all about, okay? All right, so as you see on the inside of this one, I put a little writing, just a few pages. So I'm going to just show you how to do that. You want to just kind of measure this area here. And I only took about three pages here, a couple graph papers and a coffee dyed I had. So I just kind of pre-measured them to fit inside there. And then I thought I'm going to staple them, and then I have this little piece of the Sears Roebuck, and I thought that would look really cute on top. So you can put as many papers as you want. Let me get my little stapler here, and I just put a couple in here towards the top here, like that. And then I am going to glue this with a little glue to here, and then and you can even use the Tim Holtz tape here if you wanted, or book page or music page, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just something to go with the theme of your envelope, flip, wrap-around-y thing. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just don't know what to call it, you know? So I'm going to put it right there. And then, where did my little piece go? Oh yeah, right here. So I've got to just kind of, let's see if I can rip this cut part off here. It's so fragile, this paper that I have here. Okay. And then I'm going to rip a little off the side, and it just adds a little decor to it there, right? Rip a little bit off here. And then I think I'm going to rip some of the plain part off the bottom here. And it's just enough to cover the staples like that. I'll see if I can ink it up a little bit here. And you can cut it if you don't want to rip it. I'll see if it works. I think it's, oh, see, I ripped it. See how delicate that is? But I think it's still going to be fine once I glue it on. It's a little short. You know what? Let me pick a different piece here. I have some more. I have some, oh, let's see. I have another music page that we're going to use to cover the tags. I have some of these here. Let me take the bottom off of here, I think. Let's see if I can use my tear ruler here and just get a little bit of this off. Like that, gently pull on it. See, it's so fragile, wow. But it'll work, so. Let's see how much we have. This is probably the way I should have done it instead of trying to rip fragile paper by hand. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Let's see if I can get this part off here. Okay, hopefully that's going to be good. Yes. Okay. Let me see if I can just somehow get some ink on the edges. So yeah, I mean, this is it holds a lot, this pocket. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to use this glue here. And I like using envelopes. I mean, we probably all have a stack of envelopes. It's like, what else can you make with them, right? There, see, just like that. And there's our little notepad in there, okay. And then on this side here, the part you flip down here, what I did was I just took a piece of this tissue paper I had and put a label there and did some of the scribbling. You don't remember when Amy did scribbling on hers? I always thought that looked cool. So let me just get rid of some of this paper here. And just, you can put anything. I could even put some of this. But you know what? Let's see what I have here. I have that I have that tissue paper here. It's, I'm sure a lot of us have it. See, it's just this tissue, and I don't know, something came wrapped in it. So I'm just going to rip a piece of this off if I can here. And then just kind of use that to glue on there. Let's see, I'll just rip it this way, like that. And just a piece that's going to work to cover that up. That's all. Now for this, I'm probably going to use my glue stick. So let me get that on here. Just put it on like this. And then I can always get under the ends if I need to. Like that, just to give it some decor. Like that. And then if I missed it, you just lift it up here and get under there. But you could do just, you know, you could do anything here. I just thought it kind of went with everything here. That's easy enough. And then I can find one of those labels. Let's see where I have one of those round labels. I have a few. There's a blue one. See, now I can use a round label today. Here's a black one. We'll use that one. And then I have my brown pen, and I'm just going to scribble. Easy as that. I love it. Give it some ink. And we'll get some glue on here. Put it right there. Easy as pie. Oh, didn't get that on there. Okay. Perfect. And there's that. So then the next thing to do, we got that done. That looks good. Flip it up, and now we have this side to decorate, like that. So there I did a little bit of collaging, so we can get, I have my music paper. Let's not lose our couple guys here. We're gonna need those. And our tags. Got my other tags here. Let's not lose that. So let's, do I have any other music paper cut? No. Okay, let's just do a little collaging here. My ruler. Oops. Okay. I think I'll just put a piece of that on the bottom. I did start watching a show. I'm looking for my glue book. I don't know yet if I could recommend it to you. It's on, what is it on? I think it's on Prime, if you have Prime, but you might be able to get it on other places. And I think, I want to say, I think it's with Kate Winslet. I think, you know what? I just start watching the first one. Oh, I put that upside down, didn't I? I can't talk and glue at the same time. Let's try that again. Let me get that on there. It's called. It's with. I think it's Kate Winslet. I'm really can't be sure of that. Like I said, I just started watching the first episode, so I'm not sure if I'm liking it yet, but I think I am. And it's Liam Hellsworth. Is that the guy's name? Liam Hellsworth, I think. Anyway, it's called The Dressmaker. The Dressmaker, and it takes place in the early 50s in Australia. And she comes from a broken family, and she's a seamstress. I guess when she was younger, her mom taught her how to sew, and somehow she went to France and became a couture sewer, and she came back to Australia home to find, and she had when she was a young girl, something happened, and I guess she went away, and anyway, she's back, and oh my gosh, the people in this small little Australian town, yeah, it's something. I'm like I said, I'm watching the first episode. I don't even think I finished the first episode of it, and it's very different and interesting. So yeah, if you want to look for something to check it out, you can do that. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's. I don't know. Like I said, I'm only watching the first episode, so I will continue on, and if I do finish watching it or continue watching it, I can tell you. But I mean, if you can check it out for yourself, see if it's something you want to watch. I just thought, oh, it's a dressmaker, I would like to see what that is. But it's kind of different and cool. And the town is so poor, and they weren't happy about her being back, but the way she dresses, because she's wearing all these gorgeous clothes that she made, some of the townswomen now are asking her to make dresses for them, and then all the women start wearing them. And yeah, but it is quite there is quite a storyline going on in there. So anyway, that's about all I'm watching right now. I don't watch a lot of TV, so yeah, I'm not a big TV watcher, but there are things I do like to watch. When something catches my eye, I'll check it out. And I am reading. I don't read every day. I should read every day, but almost every day. And, I do like my culinary mysteries, so I'm rereading my favorite author, Diane Mott Davidson, her culinary mysteries. There's about 20-something books. I own them all, some hardcover, some softcover. I've had them many years, and I got them out and started reading them again, and I absolutely love it. And then I do like to read Debbie Macomber books. I think I'm going to put, where's that piece that I ripped? Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to put that across here maybe. I like this blue here, though. Maybe I'll just put some here. No, I'll put it all the way across like that. I think that's good. Okay. So, okay. Let me get my glue book back here. Otherwise, do it this way. So it kind of goes with the other one. Yeah, I'll do it this way. So there's a lot of culinary mystery authors out there. And yeah, I like them because, it involves cooking and recipes, and the caterer, in my instance, the books that I read is Goldie the caterer. She has a catering business. So she's always solving mysteries, murders, and things like that in every book. And she finally marries a cop, and she already has a son from a previous marriage. Oh, it's a whole story, but I love those. And you know what? Even Hallmark Mysteries and the channel, they have made a few of the movies, the I forget what it's called, catering murder series, but they're based on Diane Mott Davidson's books. So I was so excited when I saw that. Okay, I got to get back to this here. So you can put a label or a stamp. Let's see if there's something I can just put on here to dress it up a little bit. I know I have a label and a faux stamp on there. just looking through my Tim Holtz stuff. See if there's something I can quickly put on. Just for some interest. I could put that clock thing there, I guess. Put that there. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. Read. I like to read those things. And too big. How about this is too big too. Shouldn't be that difficult, Nance. Shouldn't be that difficult. Maybe I should just get a label. Let's look in this one here and see if there's something else in here. This is more of like nature-y type things in here. So maybe, oh, here's a tiny little blue label. Look at that, and that'll go really well with, oh, I like that. That looks good. Okay, we'll do that. That looks perfect. It's funny how sometimes you find something and it just pops right out and it's like the first thing you pulled out. And then other times you could just struggle and it's like, just pick something already. Something like that. Okay, I like that on there. That looks good. And it picks up that blue on that piece there. Okay, so we have that covered up. Let me just get my little edge here. Did I get that? Yeah, okay. All right, so we have the front of the bag decorated. And now, see, we have our little decoration. We have our little pad here, just like on my first one here. So now we need to do the tag that goes in there. So we can work on that. And I gave the measurements for this tag that goes in the bag. But like I said, if you're making your own bag, you would make your own tag, cut to fit. But this tag here in this little bag that I have, this tag here is 2.5 by 4.5. And so here's my tag that I made for that journal. So I'm going to make one kind of with the same guy because I had another picture of him. So I just covered it mostly with some of this paper here. And let's see, I could do that or just make a little collage on there. Let's see what else I have. We can use some of this. Yep. Okay, let's go with this, or I have, but this is like a has like a musical theme on there. So that's sports kind of. I think that's why I picked this, because it had some music stuff. And then we have to make the tag to go on the inside. And that one's going to have this guy on there. And I think I wanted to, what was I going to use for him? I think I was going to use this on here. And I was going to put him standing, like leaning on the instrument here, like that. So I think that's what I was thinking here. So I'll put that aside. So let's just see what we can do. I don't know if I like that guy on there now. Might have to pick a different guy. I don't know. Let me get my guys. Let me reach over. Hold on one second. Let me reach here and get my guys here. See, I made this little, it's busting. That's how many Tim Holtz little dolly things I have. Little dolls. But let me look here. I have some, and then I have them in another container. Let me see if I have any guys here that would work better. Oh, this young man would look really nice, I think. we'll use him. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna change my idea, and I think this young man looks really nice, like he's a musician, young musician. So we're gonna go with that. So I'm just gonna trim down some of this white here because we don't need all that. Sometimes it works that you know you want some of that. I'm just cutting it off the camera here because I'm just gonna do this. And then I always like to get rid of those pointy corners sometimes. Yeah, he's gonna work much better. So we'll just give him an ink. That could be this man's son. They both have their music business or music store, and oh yeah, that's gonna look really good. Okay, let's move out some of my stuff here so I'm not confusing you. So now we have to figure out how this goes on, where we want it. That's kind of fun with these pages here. So maybe if I go like that, I can put him down here. You got to see where the end of the, so if I get that, I still get about that much. Or if I put it more down further, no, I think or I could do this part here, and then, yeah, that might work too. Put him here. Oh, I think I like that better. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, I'm going to just get some glue all over this tag here. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to lay that whole sheet on there. And then we can do a little extra collaging if we need to. Let me get that wiped up here. I'm a little sloppy today. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, so I am going to do this. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of some of that. See, I have a minute to move it. Okay, and then I'm going to just trim this around. While it's drying. Okay. Oh, I have a thing to tell you. I can tell you something. I just bought a recumbent bike. Isn't that exciting? Oh, I have a bike in the basement up on a trainer. So it's a regular bike, but it's stationary because I have it on a trainer. But yeah, it's high, and with my bad knee and all, I just don't feel comfortable getting up to get on it. So I'm giving it to one of my daughters. She wants to get bikes for the family now. So I'm giving it to one of my daughters. And I have another bike I'm giving to my other daughter. And I got myself a recumbent bike. So that'll be a little easier for me to get on, I think. See, now that looks good, right? So let's give it a quick ink on the edges. Oh, I'm going to just round my little corners here. Oh, you know, you have to, I don't know. I used to be a power walker, and I used to go walking all the time. And now with my knee and other issues, yeah, it's best that I just get on a recumbent bike, and which I do every morning. I get on my bike that I have on a trainer. Get on it every day. So I'm very good at that, and I do my weights, a little bit of weightlifting, and so I try to do what I can. See, doesn't that look good? I love that. And then, so what else can we look for? I can either do some stamping or, you know, our labels. Let's see if there's anything that can work. That one's too big. I could put this on here, and then I can stamp on it. I like that. That one, I like that. You know, I used that paper and picked up the red, so that looked really good. Did a little stamping on there. But I'm liking this one here. So I will get my number stamp off the Tim Holtz deal and just stamp on it after I glue it on. I mean, you know, I can do a little bit of walking, but not power walking anymore. Those days are over. You know, I had the knee surgery like a year, well, it will be a year, end of May, that I had knee surgery. Not a knee replacement. I didn't have a knee replacement done. I had some bad arthritis and a cyst removed that we didn't know it was there until the doctor went in there. So I do have to be a little more careful. That looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. So this envelope one that I'm making is all kind of like music related. Okay, let's get a number on here. What is this one from? No, let's just see if I have one with a number only. Just off to the side here, looking for a number. This one looks good. So let me just get it on my vintage photo here. And then get that stamped in there. Perfect, I like it. Okay, put it back. So, I mean, you could add more to it if you want, but there's my tag for the bag. So that looks good. See how that, there we go. And now we have to make the tag for inside here. So what I did was I took one of the Tim Holtz paper clips, tied just a smidge of fabric on there that I had laying around, and this will keep the flap from falling down when you glue it to your page, you see. But now we need to make our last tag, and that's, let me put my paper clip back on. Here, I have another one made. So now we're going to paper clip the bag closed. These little paper clips are really tight, sometimes hard to, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Struggling today again, I guess. Huh? Must be the weather. Okay, so now we want to do the tag for the inside here. This tag here, right? So this one I cut out from the pages. This giant Sears, this can of paint here, and then the ad for the paint. And I just put this man here with the label. I love that. So where's my other tag? Here we go. Here's my other guy. So since this is a music related one, we're going to make our music related one. And like I said, I excuse me, I left the tab on the folder. I wanted all my tags to have that tab on there. And so this one measures 2 3/4, not counting this part that sticks out here, 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, because I wanted it to stick out for the, find my bag there. So it would fit in perfectly like that, but then this sticks out. So when you wrap it on the page, you see that there's a tag to pull out, right? So we just have that one to do now. And once again, I'm going to use this gentleman, and then I'm going to glue this on here. So I'm going to get some fabric tack on here. I already inked the edges. You can even put like a little charm hanging from this one if you want, a little paper dangle, you know, whatever. But, you know, you can do whatever. I just want to spark your creativity with this envelope, and I could see it with all different kinds of ideas here. Okay, so I am going to put this on here like that. I'm going to turn it over and just make sure I have it on straight like I like it. Okay, easy enough. And then we're going to cut this one off. Last night, my husband and I went to my oldest grandson's high school. He was part of an award ceremony. We're so proud of him. Ever since he started high school, and he's a junior now, he's gotten high honors. So we're so proud of him. So they had a ceremony for all the kids that have maintained a certain grade point since the beginning of high school. And, yeah, so I don't know. I thought he mentioned that he wants to be a psychologist one day. He likes to help people. He's a very quiet boy, but he's got a big heart, and he just wants to help people. So, yeah, we're pretty proud of him. Okay, then I want to get these corners rounded here because I like it that way. Okay, and then I'm going to get some ink, and then we're going to do a little more collaging maybe on there and get the gentleman on there. So I don't know what my next project will be, or what I feel like working on. I mean, I am working behind the scenes on some of my own type of projects, but okay, there we go. That looks good. I'm just not sure yet what my next project will be. I mean, I have some ideas, but oh yeah, I like that. Doesn't that look good? So if we put him there, and then we just need a little something, something. Yeah, when you use these pages, there's not much you need to put on them, that's for sure. I like that. He's leaning on the mandolin there. I don't know, you could probably just put another label or so. Another type of label, maybe. Since we've got a little bit of a blue theme, I don't know. Let's see what I can find. Look at that. It's kind of big, but it's got like a music note on there with a 5. I don't know. It's kind of big, but it might work. What do you think? Oh, let's know if I can find something else. Here's a long label like that. I like that one better. This one's kind of big. Dances. Here's one that says dances. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll audition that one on there too. Here's one with some red. We could put them both on maybe. Let's see if I put this one here. No, not both. Maybe, what if I did half of a label? Just half of one? Or do I need some color? Just a little bit of color maybe. It just blends in too much. Here's something with a brown. Oh, or I can look for another blue. Something here blue. It's a longer one. Just for some color to go, because the other one has blue on it. Should I do that one and put him on there just for some color? Here's a smaller blue one. Okay, I'll do the smaller blue one. We'll see here. Let me try that. Okay, I'll glue that on. Just a little extra and pick up the blue that's in the front of it. We'll do that right there. And then I'm going to get that gentleman on, and I think we're done. So we'll look at it one more time, how it looks on a page, and we'll check it out, okay? I'm trying to cover my glue up here. All right, let me get my fabric tack out. We'll get him on. All right, everyone, let's see here. We're going to get him standing on here, leaning on here. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, I like him. Got some glue on his hair here. Hold on. Sorry, guy. Okay, all right, so then that one goes in here. And like I said, you could put a dangle here or a label along here if you want. Let me just get that. There we go, in there, just like that. Okay, so I'll show you in a second. Let me just put my guy back in here. And then here, I'll show you what it looks like on a page, this one. So if you have your journal page here, and then you would glue this on. You can glue the whole thing down, or like I said, you could glue here, here, and here, and have another tag coming up above here, or you can glue it here, here, and here, and make this whole thing a tuck, or just glue it on like that. And then, so we have this in here, this big journal card here. You have this one here, like that. And then when you flip your page, you have this. So then you just take that paper clip off. You have a writing spot here. You have the tag inside here. And then you pull this out and you have another tag there. So, and once again, you can glue here, here, and here, and have another tag coming out here, or just glue here, here, and here, and have even more coming out that way. But I really think it's fine just the way it is. So I hope you enjoyed that project. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you soon. Have a blessed day, friends. Bye.